Hello friends, so today what we are going to do is we are going to make a haunted house. Okay, so let's see the supplies that we need crayons, we need white paper, we need a black paper. We just need half of both of this. Okay, so let me cut this out. I'm going to fold this like a book, like we always do. You can cut this separately. If you already have a paper that is cut, you can use that. But I know you guys haven't used black, so you will have to cut the black paper. Okay, we are just using half the paper. The other half you can save it for the next project. Okay, also you will need some scrap paper, white paper. You can use the other half of the paper that we use for the aeroplane. Okay, that small piece for the windows. Okay, so I used up the papers. I'll be using this paper. So I have both my papers ready. Now we'll first work on the background and then we will work on the haunted house. So let me put the black paper away. Okay, I didn't talk about the rest of the supplies. We also need a glue stick and we also need scissors. You guys would have taken up the scissors. Now taken your scissors, right, to cut the paper. So you have the scissors, you need the glue stick, and you need you can use the black crayon that comes in the crayon box, or you can use the black marker from this, okay, to add more details to your haunted house. So let's get to the lesson. I'm going to use a lid to start with the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm creating a moon in the background. Okay, so this circle the size of your fist. A big moon or so will look nice. So I'm going to make it this big and I'm going to put it on the left side, or you can put it on the right side. It's up to you. Not in the middle, because in the middle part, the haunted house, it will cover most of the moon, will be covered mostly. Okay, so we don't want the entire moon to be covered. We want some part of the moon to show. So either you put it to the left or you put it to the right side. Okay, we are leaving some space on the top. So I'm going to trace this. Okay, so then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my crayons. Where are my crayons? We are going to color the moon and the background entirely today with the crayons. So the moon, what we are going to, the colors that we are going to use are yellow. We can take both the oranges, like the light orange and the darker orange, and then we are going to take blue for the background and a little bit of black also. Okay, so these are the colors that we are going to use to do the coloring today. So I'm going to start coloring the middle with yellow. Why did the yellow give some black color? So I'm going to make a circle and color inside. I'm going to press a little bit so that the colors show well. It's okay, I don't know, there was something stuck on my crayon, so it made the color a little bit like there is like some black lines in there. It doesn't matter because the moon has, like, it's not entirely yellow, right? So it will be fine. I'm pressing it really hard so that the color, this would have been this would have been easier if we had oil pastels. Right now we have crayons, so we are going to work with the crayons. So can I do a little bit better? Can I add some more yellow press hard. It is looking nice and bright, right? We could have colored it with the markers, but the thing is, the bigger the area, the coloring with marker is not that easy. So that's why we are using crayons. So I'm going to go around this with orange. The outside line, the part, I'm going to make it orange, the darker orange. I'll put a little bit of yellow also after I'm done with this on top of the orange to blend everything up well. So that's why I'm not pressing the orange too much right now. Okay, let's take this and then go over this. I'm going to press my yellow super hard. Maybe lightly. Okay, so we have the moon ready. I'm going to put away these colors. So the night sky, we are going to add blue and a bit of black to it. So I'm going to go around this, because if you guys have a crayon without the sleeve, it'll be easy. You can just go like that, right? And color. Around the moon. You need to be a little bit, oh, maybe I'll put this. I'm trying to find a way not to get the this is a new technique, not to get crayon on the moon. So I'm going to press this as much as I can. This side also. I need to finish it here. I need to make it look like it's the night sky, so light blue won't work, so I need to press down further. I'm going to remove the sleeve of this one so it will be easier for me to color. This is my old set of crayons from last year, so I have another set. If you have an old set of crayons, then maybe you can peel the sleeve of that and then use it for the background, right? So I'm going to go on top of this. To make it look like it is nighttime. If you are coloring it with the sleeves, you can hold your crayons like this and then color. But it is going to take a little bit more time. Let me try it the way you guys would be coloring if you're not leaving the sleeves help to hold the crayons together, like in case if it falls on the ground. So I have a hard floor, and I have had, like, after removing the sleeve of one of this, what happened is when it fell, it broke. So that is one reason the sleeve is there, to avoid it, to prevent it from breaking. So if it is a new one, I don't want you guys to remove the sleeve, so then you can color it this way. Okay, in case you removed it, then what you are going to do is you're going to be extra careful not to let it fall on the ground. Okay, so now the edges, I'm going to make it really dark. The edges. It doesn't have to be a straight line, just to make it like look spooky. I'm going to now take my blue again and go over this one more time to blend in everything. Make it a little bit more dark. I think you guys will have to use all your energy today, okay? Like, hope you guys have lots of energy. Maybe if you are tired, you can take a break and then color. But this is doable. Okay, I think it looks nice and bright now. I'm like, when I'm thinking of stopping and moving on to the next step, I can do better. Let me add some more color. Okay. Now, put the crayons back. Now, the background is ready. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put this away and take my black paper. Okay. So, okay, before we take the black paper, we need to first figure out how we are going to draw the haunted house. So without a plan, if you start just drawing, it may not work well, right? So let's try out one or two ways that we can draw the haunted house. I'm going to show you guys a few ways. Maybe, yeah, from here, from the bottom, I'm going to make two lines here, two lines here. Then on top of this line, I'm going to make a triangle. So if this is a haunted house, to make it look spookier, let's make it look like, it's not like straight, it's like tilting to a side. Okay, so this can be, okay. Then, so we can close this triangle. In between that, I'm going to make, it's like I'm like a castle, drawing a castle. I'm making another rectangle like thing or a square on top of that, and then let's add maybe you can add a smaller one here. Maybe you can add a chimney. So then all these can be, you can add, this can be the windows. Okay. You can have a door. Okay, so this can be a one way of drawing a haunted house. It is not that hard, right? Just basic shapes. Let me look at some. Okay. So another way, we'll try another one, and then you can decide which one you like, and then you can do that. Maybe a simple one this time. A line like that. Okay. See, connected. I'm just looking up in the computer and then coming up with lessons. A rectangle, a curvy line on top. This can be the window. Maybe here, maybe we'll have maybe another chimney. Maybe this is a room. So let's put a window there. Okay, so one easy looking haunted house here. Another one. Same way, start from the bottom, a straight line, that, two parallel lines, a line like that. Let's add some windows to it and a door, maybe windows. So the windows we will be cutting out with from I told you guys we need some scrap paper, right? So that is what we are going to use. Which one was I trying? There are so many haunted houses. After talking to you, I like, which one was I imitating? So another one. This is a very simple one. Let's do a little bit more complicated one this time. Okay. Okay. Then maybe a chimney coming out. Just like that. Okay, so we have a few Or if you want to come up with another scary one, come up, just put buildings on top of, like, things on top of each other. Like maybe you can extend some, have some more towers here. So yeah, maybe you can start this way, like that. Does this look more like a maybe some spiky type of things there, maybe windows, maybe we can add some okay. So keep adding windows and make it look spooky. Okay, so we have a few samples. I think you got the idea on how to do this, right? So I'm going to take the paper now. Based on, I think it would look good if it is a tall one, right? So it's a tall paper. So maybe you can take like 3 fingers on the bottom, and then you can fold the paper like that. And we are going to save this paper to make the fence. Okay, and then I'm going to take the white crayon, or you can draw with the pencil. I'll use the white crayon so you guys can see. You can draw with the pencil itself. You don't have to use the white crayon, okay? In case you need to erase, you won't be able to erase if it is a white crayon, right? So I'm going to make the haunted house. So you choose whatever house you want. That is what you're going to make. This is what I'm making. I'm going to start with the basic shape. So see what I did? I went to the top of the paper, right? Started from the bottom and went all the way up. Let me add some chimney. Okay. So then now we are going to cut this out. You are not, so what we are doing is we are just cutting the outside lines. The inner lines, we are just leaving it like that. Show you. So this scrap papers, we are going to use that to make some bats. Okay, so we're not going to throw them away. We'll use up all the papers. So just on the line, you have to take your time and cut this out. Don't want to go super fast because this is like a crooked looking house, and then the lines are not straight in some areas. So it would be a good idea to go slow and cut it out, okay? Yeah, this is the time you can take some rest from all that coloring you did with the crayon. You'll be thinking, no, I'm still working, right? Then this is not a break. Yeah, but compared to the coloring with the crayon, the background, this is easy. Okay, so when I glue this down, I'll be gluing it down this way because I don't want the pencil lines to show, okay? And then next, I'm going to use, which is the bigger paper, this one. Yeah, this, maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a door. For this building. I'm going to cut it out. So take one big piece and cut out a door. Okay, so I have that. Now let's make one or two bats. So let me show you how to make the bat the easy way, okay? So you're going to start with like that. Can you see? Upside down V, a curvy line, and upside down V. Then you are going to make a big V, okay? And then you can draw two lines and then two curvy lines inside, 2 or 3 curvy lines, and you have a bat. Or if you are folding the paper, you just need to draw half of this. So let me show you. You can either draw the entire bat and cut it out, or you can fold this in half, and then this is where the fold is, right? That is where I'm going to start. I'm going to make a straight line, then make a upside down V, and then I'm going to maybe come down like that. So it's up to you how we are making the bat, whether you're drawing the whole thing and cutting it out, or folding the paper and then making half of a bat. But when you fold, because you folded the paper, you're going to get one full bat, right? So it's up to you how you decide on making this. So when you open, you have a bat, a big bat. Maybe the next time I'm going to make a smaller one. Small bat, baby bat this time. So at least make 2. If you want, you can make more than 2. Okay, I'm going to make 2 because cutting a small bat is not that easy. So I have a baby bat, so I need to make this part a little bit more pointy. Okay, so baby bat, a mama bat, or a big brother or big sister bat. Okay, so maybe 2 is enough. I'm going to put, if you want, we are not going to throw away these scrap papers. Maybe we'll use this for something else also. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Okay, Now I'm going to take this one. We are going to make the fence out of this to go behind the haunted house. Or if you don't want, if you're putting the haunted house to the side, you can just, yeah, I'm going to put it to the side a little bit. Maybe this side. My haunted house will go this way, and more of the fence you can see on this side. So how do we make a fence? Let me see. Let's fold the paper one like that. Yeah, 1 finger thickness. 2. You're folding it like a fan. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this much is all that we need. I'm going to make a V, upside down V here. I'm going to cut off the excess. Cut on the V part. Right? And then when you open, you have the fence. You can put it like that in the back. Okay. If some is showing this side, maybe I'll cut out a strip from half of this and glue it here. So it will look like you can see some fence from here, and glue the rest on this side. Can you see? Yeah. So that fence part is also done. Maybe let's see what we can make with this rest of the thing. Now maybe we'll glue down the fence and the bat so that we don't lose them. Okay, then we'll add the rest of the details. We have some more stuff to make, so I'm first place it the way you want, and then once you like it, you're going to glue it there. Okay, I like having my house on this side, so that's why the fence is like, I'm going to put the fence here. Fence goes there, other half goes here. You don't have to put the whole like fence from here to here, because nobody sees what is behind the haunted house, right? So I'm going to put the glue on the part that has the lines that I made lines on. And then we're going to pour it down. So see that some part of the, you can see still some part of the moon. Okay, now you can glue down your bats. That's a big, humongous bat. Where is the baby bat? Did I lose my baby bat? I liked that baby bat. Oh no. Maybe I'll find it later. Huh. That was unfortunate. I was looking forward to gluing that baby bat. Okay, now I don't have the baby bat. That's the reason I said we better glue things down, otherwise we are going to lose stuff. Maybe then I'll put this bat here like that. Okay, because there is only one bat. Now we are going to take that white sheet, half sheet paper. You don't even need the full sheet. Half of this would be enough. So as I said, if you have the other half from the aeroplane thing that we made, you can use that. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the windows for this. So the size. You decide the size. Is it a little too big for this one? Maybe here. You can go there. Again, it's not perfectly square. We are looking for a haunted look, right? So doesn't matter. One window here. Maybe we can have one here and one there, right? So here, this one maybe I'll make it like curved on the top. Maybe you can fold it, and then from the folds part you can cut it down like that. Open, you have that, right? Okay, I think I'll make it a little bit more thin. I'm going to cut off the sides. Okay, I have one here. I'm making one more window. That is a little too big. Little too big. A little too big. Okay. Okay, so now this is where the door is going to go. So I want to make it look like the door is slightly open. So to have that look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on top of this in such a, and then I'm going to make like a bubble cut around this. Okay, so when I say bubble cut, see, I'm leaving a little bit of white around this. I'm cutting in the same shape. It's like I'm outlining with that. Can you see? Yeah, the bottom part we don't have to bubble cut. Maybe you can cut off a little bit more, a slight, so it will look like the door is slightly opened and you can see the light through. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. The rest of the paper, maybe I can use it for the next time, right? So all this needs to be like, we can draw things there with a black marker. So I'm going to take a black marker first. Or I'm going to do it with my permanent marker because it'll be easy. So what I'm going to do is inside this, I'm going to draw a pumpkin that you can see through the window. Maybe you can see the eyes cut out. They have, this is a carved out pumpkin. So the rest of the pumpkin I'm going to color with the marker black. Okay. So then maybe you can draw the lines like the, make it look more like a window. Okay, this one, I'm going to add the lines. If you want to make this part also pointy, maybe I'll make that just like this. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just leave it like this itself. Maybe the window can be this way. Okay, this window. If you want to add a cat looking through the window, whatever you want, go ahead, draw those things. Okay, now the rest. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the yellow crayon. I don't want the windows to have like white light showing because it is nighttime, right? So I'm going to, let me put this aside, color this yellow. I'm going to do this before I glue it down because I don't want the yellow to get on the house. So let's try to color in as well as, if we had yellow paper, this would have been super easy because you don't have to color this, right? But because we don't have yellow paper, we are coloring this, that's all. Again, as I said, if you want to add something looking out through the window, you can. One more window. Oh, and then we have to color the paper that we bubble cut around the door also yellow. But once you put all this together, it's going to look nice. So this is a bigger paper, so it is easier to color, right? Or maybe you guys have a smaller, like a thinner crayon, and it's easy for you. For me, the paper is small and the crayon is big, so it was difficult. So the coloring is done. I'm going to put the crayon back. I'm going to take my glue stick. I'm going to first glue down this piece on top of this one. I always ask the kids to put the glue on the bigger paper because otherwise we are going to get sticky fingers, right? But when it is such a small paper, you don't know where to put the glue exactly, right? Okay, I'm going to cut a little bit more from the side. Okay, so we have the first door ready. Where did this one go? This one was here, right? Oh, this I haven't glued down. This one was here, this way. Let's first place the things to see how we want it. Yeah. I think this was how we had planned before, so I'm going to put it that way. This one goes there, and last one here. Does this look like a scary haunted house? If you want to make it a little bit more scary, what you can do is you can take the white paper and you can draw a ghost, a happy ghost or a scary ghost. So I'm going to make a ghost. Make it look like it is flying out of the house. Now I need to draw the eyes. Okay, I'm going to cut this out and maybe we'll glue it somewhere to make it a little bit more scary, but I know this is not scary. If you want to make your ghost look cute, you can do that also, okay? I know some of you guys like to make the things look cute. Maybe I'm going to cut the ghost hair, the head part a little bit spiky to give him a new look. So we can have this ghost look like. I'm just going to leave it here because I can see some glue. Oh, I have glue all over the place. Maybe I'll glue this fellow here, or you can have put the ghost coming out from anywhere you want. Okay, you can add 1 ghost, 2 ghosts, 3 ghosts. It's up to you how many you add. I don't like it there. Okay. So then maybe if you want to add some eyes on the door, you can add whatever you want, you can do. I'm going to turn this paper around. See the black sticking out? I'm going to cut the excess paper sticking out. The ghost, I'm not cutting that part. Okay, it will be just like that. So I think I'm done with this today. If you want to add more stuff, go ahead, do that. If you want to add like you put stuff in front of the house, right? Like a pot or like a even jack-o'-lanterns in front of the house, you can add that. If you want to add more bats, go ahead, add more bats. If you want more ghosts, go ahead, more ghosts. Okay, or you can add some eyes like on the door. It's like someone is behind the door and you can just see the eyes. Maybe you can do that. So do whatever you want. I know it doesn't have to look exactly like mine because that is your art and your art should not look exactly like mine, right? So after you're done, I would like to see how it turned out. So I want you guys to take a picture of your art and email it to me. Please add the name of your school though. Okay, so till we meet next time, bye bye.